Can I, as a small homesteading off-grid channel, get my channel monetized? That's the question I've been asking myself, and that's the question I'm asking you. What do you think? Can I do it? Well, this topic came up today again as I was talking to a local small town off-grid homestead channel that they have gotten their channel monetized, and they're not that much bigger as far as content than my channel is. So I got to really thinking about it, and I determined that that is my goal. And so I've been just putting some thought into this, and I want to kind of flesh it out, throw it out there, and see what we can do. I have at this point 903 subscribers, and I have 2,475 watch time hours. So the goal for the second tier to get into the partnership program is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours over a 12-month period. It doesn't have to be like, there's not like a cutoff. I think it goes like from March to March. Whenever you achieve that number of watch time hours in a 12-month period, then you are in. So I've got about 1,500 more watch time hours to go, and that is a little bit daunting, but I'm just gonna keep pressing on and doing the best I can. So far in my journey on YouTube, I started out not knowing a thing about YouTubing, not ever having been on any kind of video platform at all. I started from ground zero, and I've been working my way. I did not have any particular strategy. It was just, let me see if I can figure it out. Now I realize that that might not be the best strategy, because it's a little bit hit or miss, but it is the one that I chose, and I think I've a little bit narrowed down some of my content, but I'm still trying to figure out what my best niche is, how I can best share our story and make it interesting for the viewer. And yeah, that's it. It's just a work in progress for me. So my goal is with this channel is to share with you how we carved out life on this homestead. We have 26 acres in Upper East Tennessee that we bought as raw land, completely forested, and so we've had to cut it in. We've built our cabin from the ground up, and we're still in that process. And so I like to kind of pull you along, get you involved in the process, and show you what we're doing, at the same time showing you a little bit about the off-grid lifestyle, especially as it pertains to an off-grid woman, because let me tell you, there are some nuances that most people just don't understand. And even my guys, I live with a whole house full of guys, I don't think they completely understand how it affects the woman's standpoint. So that's, there's my husband. So that is my goal in sharing that. And what am I gonna do? How am I gonna do it? My goal is this week to take some baby steps. I would like to concentrate on working every day to improve something. It's gonna be working on editing videos, shooting and uploading. That is gonna be what my baby steps are this week. And then it was recommended to me, and I feel like it's a really, really good strategy to get on other channels who are like-minded. And so for me, that is going to be off-grid homesteading, people who are doing that type of work, and see what they are up to, getting to know the different people who are doing the same thing. It'll give me ideas for our homestead. It'll actually give me inspiration and encouragement, because even just meeting this family today, that are local off-grid homesteaders in our area, that was a tremendous boost to my morale, seeing that there are other people doing what we do, interested in it, and also that they've gone through some of the same trials of living in the camper for a long time. And there are nuances that you may not understand until you walk in those shoes. And so I'm just inviting you along to walk in my shoes alongside me. And that's what I want to do as I reach out to other channels, find out what's making them tick, what they've gone through, and that will help build some community. So I would like to try to do that every day. And that's not really a strategy for building my channel. It's more just research for myself and putting myself in the community where I can grow instead of being all by myself. And then my next focus that I'm trying to work on is shifting my attention and my focus from mostly about me to what you're interested in as a viewer. And so I would love your feedback. I'd love to know what aspects of the off-grid life either appeal to you, disgust you, that you're curious about. And I'd love to know what you would like to hear about things we've gone through, because sometimes I'm just shooting in the dark. I don't know what's going to be interesting for other people, and so I have to guess. So feedback would really help. My goals by the end of this month, this is the end of June, and by the end of July, my goal is to get a laptop, because this year, basically this 10 months doing YouTube, I have 100% been doing it on my phone. I have no other technology. I basically have a tripod, I have my phone, and I just got this little microphone, which is fairly hit or miss for me. It seems like sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, so I'm still trying to figure out if this is the one I'm going to keep. This is just a cheap one that I got off of Amazon, and that was at your request because it hopefully will help me to be able to be heard better. That's my technology, all of it. And I also aim to share what we've done. The good, the bad, the stressful, what's worked, our mistakes, our triumphs, because that is all part of the off-grid life. And I want to be honest with you and not just present a rosy picture, and I don't want to present a doomsday picture. Somewhere in the middle is the truth. There are good days and there are bad days on the off-grid life and on the off-grid homestead. We're learning, we're growing, we're sharing, and we would love for you to join us. So there's two things that you can specifically do to stay with us, to be kind of a part of this. You can subscribe to this channel and share it with others who you think might be interested in this kind of wild life that we live. And then you can drop me your questions in the comments. That will really help me to know how to focus videos in the future. And then any questions that you have, any comments or criticisms, I do listen. People ask me to get a microphone, and I did, and I hope that really helps. And so that's all for this time. Please check back on our progress. I'm trying to keep up with it and stay focused. And our journey toward monetizing our small channel is going to be a unique one. I'd love to know if you have monetized your channel, if you're on YouTube, what you found that has been super useful and what you just found was bad advice. I'd love to know that. And as I find things out, I will try to share those things with you as well. So that is it from Ridgehaven Homestead. I hope you have a good day. Thanks.